Good morning, kindergarten. Welcome. Are you ready for a story? I have missed you all so much. I miss your smiles, your laughs, your playfulness, your joy, the things you share with me about your life. I hope that you are really getting a lot of good time with your family. It's the best. I'm enjoying mine. Can you tell that I'm sitting outside? Not just by the plants, but can you hear that bird? I love being outside. You know this about me. We talk about it a lot. And I've been pointing out to you at school the things that I've noticed about the world waking up, and what's in bloom, and what's awake, and what smells and sights and sounds. And you bring those sights to me, and sometimes we notice them together. So I wanted to share with you a book. It's not really a story. It's called My Spring Robin. And it tells about the things that we would see now, right now, the things that are coming out in early spring. And so afterwards, we'll talk about ways you can go about the neighborhood and see these things and then share them with me. All right, you ready to get started? Okay, come on, everyone, come sit down. Let's see who's here. All right, Patrick is here right in front, and Zach. I see Cook, Alvaro, Noah and Ian, and Holland. Hi, Daniel, and Owen, and where's James? Oh, here's James, right next to me. Okay, My Spring Robin by Anne Rockwell. Here's the first flower. It's called a crocus, and we'll see that again in the book. A robin sang a song for me. Look at his beak open and he's singing. Every day last summer. I liked that robin. I really like robins too. They're playful, they're funny. James and John and Greg used to try and catch them and stalk them. They'd see one out the window and then they'd go out quietly and creep up on one trying to catch it. But they're quick and they're smart and they always got away safely. But in the fall, my robin flew away. My father said it would come back in the spring. So when spring came, you see the month is spring, really close to our day today, March. I went looking for my spring robin. I saw a bee taking honey from a crocus, but I didn't see my robin. You see the bee? Oh yeah, there's the crocuses, like the first picture I showed you. You can see them around. They're the very first ones out in the spring, so there aren't many left. They're really delicate and small, close to the ground. But if you find one, it's great. Take a picture or draw me a picture and send it to me. I looked into the yellow forsythia bush. Look at that yellow bush. Can you see the yellow bush behind me? That's forsythia too. But my robin wasn't there. I love this word forsythia. It's just fun to say. Ooh, we can clap out the parts. Forsythia. We like to do that. My robin was not sitting high up in the branches of the magnolia tree. Look at that magnolia. He's so big and beautiful. Those are out now too. Bright, bold pinks and purples, and the tree is so puffy and full with them. It's a big sturdy tree too. In the fern garden, behind our outdoor table, fuzzy fiddleheads were sprouting in last year's wet brown leaves. Look at her. She's like pointing and stepping close, saying, look, look. Oh, there's her cat. My cat might come around. If he does, I'll try and show him to you. You see those plants growing up there out of the dirt with the loopy curly tops? Looks like the end of a violin or a fiddle. so they're called fiddleheads. I haven't seen any of those in a really long time. If you see some, please let me know. But I didn't see my robin there. Here you can see the parts, the things she's told us about so far. The forsythia, the magnolia, the crocuses, the fiddleheads. I saw a tiny toad. It hopped behind a clump of daffodils to hide from me. See him there? Oh, catching toads and frogs, so awesome. James and John, they each caught two of the biggest, slimiest, greenest frogs I've ever seen. Probably about as big as my hand. And you know what they did? They took them to their first grade, Knott Avalon, and the frogs got out and scared their teacher and their classmates. Everyone was screaming and jumping up. I heard. It was funny. I looked high up into the sky. There she is. To see if my robin was flying back to me. Drops of rain fell on my face, and our neighbor's cat ran home. Oh, it's our neighbor's cat. We've had a lot of rain, huh? Just last night it was raining. After the shower, I picked a little bunch of purple violets. You can see her there. Those are so pretty. For my mother. Ooh, that's nice to do. Moms love that. I watched a shiny earthworm wriggle up out of the ground. Can you see the earthworm on this page? These pages. I'll go back a little. There he is. Right there. So, sometimes because I know my plants, I find violets that can be eaten. And I've had a little snack. And I know some people who use them to decorate their cakes, make them look beautiful. So if your family shows you a violet a violet that's the right type, you could eat it with their permission. And then I heard it. Look how excited she is with her clumps of flowers in her hands. I heard that song. Here's the robin song. Cheer up, cheerily, cheer up, cheerily, cheer up, cheerily. I knew who was singing that song. It was my spring robin. There he is. Oh, yeah. So you guys like to do where you've seen this picture before in the book. Where have we seen that? Right there at the beginning. And then you often like to say, where did this picture show up in the book? I don't know if that one did exactly. There it is. Pretty close. So, if you can, with your family, look for a song by a children's singer called Raffi, R-A-F-F-I, and he has a song called Robin in the Rain that's really fun, and it talks about the robin's socks of yellow and what he likes to eat and do in the rain. And let me know if you want to sing it and record it and send it to me, or tell me the parts that you like. So, okay, now, the things that we discovered in this book, you can see out in your neighborhoods right now, like the forsythia that's behind me. You can walk and you can see daffodils. You can see robins. You can see crocuses. You can see violets. You can see, well, if you are lucky, you could find a fiddlehead if you looked under something, I would guess. So, yeah, go out for a walk, or maybe these are in your backyard, and draw me a picture and have your family email or text it to me, and I would love that. Okay, well, that's all for now. I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye.